Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. This is going to be a really fast one. I decided just to get Del Taco. I'm on very limited time. I'm not a fan of Del Taco. I don't understand how they're so popular. I don't know. I decided just to give them a try. I just got regular 2 Del Taco, crunchy little hard tacos, and then I got a grilled chicken taco to see. First of all, when I when I placed the order, it sounded like a very exhausted, indifferent, older woman working the speaker. I'm going to say like maybe 60s. Okay, that's fine. I was still polite. But when I got up to the window, it was a very sassy young man, so my mood just turned around. Like, I don't know why that kind of behavior from an older woman just made me kind of feel like, But when I seen it was like a sassy younger guy, I was like, okay. And then we kind of had like an awkward exchange. We both said thank you, but I was trying to be polite and like stare at him, in a nice way. And then like he wouldn't let go of the bag. I said, okay, thank you. And then he kind of like held on to it. I said, okay, have a nice day, thank you. And he finally let it go, and then he was still staring. So then my mood about him kind of changed. I don't know. So hopefully that's not like a foreshadow of how this is. The guy in front of me ordered almost $43 worth of food. It didn't sound like a lot. He wasn't up there for a long time. Looked like just him in the truck. I'm not judging. Maybe he was bringing food home for his family, but when they said $43, I was like, can you spend $43 at Del Taco? Oh, and the hot sauce. This is Del Scorcho. I just asked for like a regular like hot sauce, and he said, we don't have hot. And I said, okay. And he said, we only have mild, Del Scorcho, and Del Inferno. Well, Del Scorcho's medium and Del Inferno's hot. So I think he was just making things difficult for me. But here we go. It's so weird to me because this on paper, if you can see, it looks like a good taco. There's a lot of cheese in it, like a decent amount of meat, but something about the meat, it doesn't taste seasoned. It doesn't taste seasoned at all to me. And that's been my gripe with Del Taco in the past. That it just tastes so bland. And how can something so full and look so good taste like worse than what I could make at home? Like white people taco night, Yeah, I don't know. Am I ordering the wrong thing? Nothing. Here's another thing. The fact that they sell burgers and fries kind of turns me off. I can't explain it. Something about their menu doesn't look very appetizing to me. But a lot of people love Del Taco. I am not one of them. And the hot sauces are just okay. I should have brought my own. But this is very impromptu because I wanted to talk about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And specifically Garcelle leaving. I'm seeing a lot of chatter online about the way she exited. I guess Bose and Erica were on Watch What Happens Live, and their reactions weren't very nice. They're kind of cold and bitchy. Oh my God, remember when PK looked at Erica Jane in the face and said, I don't think you're deliberate. Wait. I don't think you're deliberately cold. I think you're inherently cold. That's true. And say what you want about Erica. I still don't mind her. I still do not mind her. But I just wanted to talk about Beverly Hills right now. Because I don't think I'm gonna, I don't know. I don't think the reunion's gonna be much. The season just ended like 2 days ago. And it was so tame. It wasn't anything spectacular. And that's kind of how I felt for the whole season. And I blame myself for watching it. Because whenever I would watch it, I kind of feel like, why does Andy Cohen, I don't know Andy isn't Bravo, but like, why does it seem like the Bravo fans, like really coddle Beverly Hills? There were some great, like really good seasons, great seasons. There were some really great moments. But the last few years, it really hasn't been that good. And I want to say if it wasn't for everyone kind of getting into Erica so much when all that lawsuit stuff was happening with her husband, I think it would have had a harder fall from grace earlier. But yeah, as much as I complained about it, ugh, what is this? What is that? Do you see it? Why is it open like this? Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. I don't know. I forgot what I was gonna say. It was just, I don't know. I think I'm overwhelmed. I'm mad at myself for watching it every week. As much as I was not a fan of it, I still tuned in every week. And a lot of it's because I had like nothing else to watch while my son was napping. Especially after like Salt Lake City got off the air. But I blame myself, and I'm not going to watch it next year whenever it comes back. I'm not. I think Garcelle did the right thing by leaving on her own terms and kind of calling the shots. Because I think everyone knows the chatter that's not that good. And why do you still want to be like on a sinking ship, you know? And I feel like this is my prediction for Beverly Hills. This is a chicken taco, by the way. It looks so gross, so beige. Why does the cheese look like that? Okay, well, let me take a few more bites. I put like the hottest hot sauce on it, which has like a little bit of a kick to it, but overall, like, I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like Del Taco. All this is like $6 and some change. So I didn't spend too much money, but I think any amount of money you spend and you're not satisfied on the product is too much money. Am I just ordering I don't think I'm ordering the wrong thing. I was gonna say give me some of your recommendations or like modifications, but I don't think that can save it. It's not good, and I'm mad there's more popping up around me, it seems like. But I want to say with Beverly Hills, I think it's going to have one more season. Garcelle's not coming back, which I think is great for her. Because why do you want to be known as part of the reason, whether it's true or not, like you're a part of a failing city franchise? Like that's what happened to New Jersey. I think some of those women should have just said, no, I'm not coming back. But instead they just hung on, and now they're kind of on pause, canceled. We can't talk about if they're coming back or not. And that makes them kind of feel like desperate because they're kind of jobless. Instead of saying like, hey, it's been nice. Thank you so much for the opportunity, but I'm leaving. And then the show getting announced it's being on pause. So I think Garcelle did the right thing. I think they're going to do this with Beverly Hills. They're going to have one more season. I think all the ladies are going to come back. Even Sutton, even though Sutton doesn't really have any like allies because Garcelle's gone. Do I think they're going to make Tilly a full-time cast member? I'm not sure. Tilly is very likable and very normal. I don't think Andy likes her because she was on Watch What Happens Live a few weeks ago, and I think she had too much to drink, and he looked very annoyed. You know when Andy gets annoyed when he's playing those games, they're not like playing the right way, or they're not realizing the questions, and he just gets annoyed and like rolls his eyes. Like that's how he was to Tilly. So I don't, because of that, I don't know. And plus she really doesn't need the money or the check, and she doesn't really seem like she's having a good time. I can't even say like, well, at least she's having fun, because that's not true. So I think it's going to be these same ladies. Minus Garcelle. I don't think Tilly's going to come back. I'm just going to say it. With her saying it was hard to kind of crack the ladies and all that stuff, I don't think they're going to bring her back. If she comes back as a friend of, I think that'd be more, I don't want to say acceptable, but I think that would make a little more sense than them offering her like a full-time role, because I don't see it. So they're going to bring back all these ladies and then the 2 more new people. I don't think they're going to bring back anyone from the past season. I hope not, because that's not going to save the show. And I want to say that, not that anyone's listening to this that was on the show, but I don't need Lisa Rinna coming back because they offered her something and then the show just get canceled or put on pause. I just wouldn't do it. Relying on one former housewife to save a city, I don't really think works. So I think they're going to do what either what Orange County or Atlanta did, was take a longer hiatus. I think they need to take at least a year and a half off from filming and I think ideally do a clean sweep. I don't really want to see anyone kind of, do I want to see people back in the mix? No, they need to be made accountable, held accountable, and made an example of that. If you don't bring what you need to bring, and then like people aren't talking about it like they used to talk about, then you can't be replaced. So I think they should do this. I'm sorry, I'm burping so much. This isn't that good. Should I even eat the other taco? I don't know. I'll take one more bite of this. Atlanta surprisingly is doing okay. Is it like the best reboot, the best like kind of comeback you could think of? No. But there's a lot of reasons for that. We're never going to have those moments like Nene and Sheree arguing in the bar saying they should get each other's teeth fixed, you know. We're not going to have those, I hate using the word iconic, but you know, let's get tossed around a lot. Like those moments where it's like meme worthy and people quote it still. We're not really going to have any more of those moving forward, because I think a lot of these women who they're casting now are so self-aware from the moment they start filming. There was still a chance of like being like a little bit naive back in the day, where you can caption those genuine moments. And I don't think you're going to get it from like an older housewife. Not like age-wise, I meant like being seasoned and on the show for a while, because they are a different person now than they were 8, 10, 15 years ago. We are different people as viewers. Think about when you first started watching the show and how you are now. Like how you have evolved, like what you kind of find acceptable, funny, all that kind of stuff. Our change in our lives are different. And then the world as a whole, it's a different place. So we can't think we're going to capture the same magic we did a decade ago. It's just not going to happen. And I think if we kind of keep that mindset and look at stuff with kind of fresh eyes like that, it could have a chance. Now, I think a 100% total reboot, it's not good, because that was not good for New York City. And like I said, Beverly Hills is beloved to a lot of people. I don't think that's what the show needs. They should follow what Atlanta did. Take a little bit of a longer break. I don't want to see Kyle back. I do not want to see Sutton back. I don't like that lady. Sutton scares me. She is true evil. Evil. You can tell in her eyes when she's done with you, or like if she senses something where you offended her in her mind, the way she stares at you, her demeanor changes. I don't like being friends with people like that in real life, and I don't like watching it on my screen, because nothing you do is good enough. You have to instantly coddle them and see what's wrong. And I kind of feel like Garcelle was tired of doing that. I really appreciated it a few episodes ago when she called Sutton out on always begging to be up Kyle's ass, and just like Kyle to be there for her and stuff, when Garcelle's been there for her from the very beginning. So when she like quietly got up and left, that spoke volumes to me, more than Kyle shouting with veins in her forehead could ever do. Like sometimes as a housewife, like as a person in real life with real emotions, shouting and screaming and making a big display of emotions, I mean, I guess that does make good TV here and there. But what's the most chilling is like kind of the quietness Garcelle left, the quiet strength she did when she was like, okay, you have a good night, I'm done with it. And you can just tell in her face she was done. And I feel like that's what she did by like leaving the show. Like she was just truly done with it. Like she really doesn't have any reason to stay. I don't think she's having fun anymore. I don't really think she had that much fun to begin with, like the whole time. So I'm happy she got to leave how she wanted to leave. But they need to do something where there's an anchor. Not really an anchor, but let me see. Not really like a Shamia type of person. Because is there a Shamia type of person with all the ladies right now who's a common, almost a common ancestor? Like Kathy Hilton. I can't believe Kathy Hilton said she was part Chinese, 2000 BC. That was so embarrassing. Like, I was embarrassed for her. I wasn't laughing. Like, I just got, I gotta chill. But, I don't know. You know who I was thinking of as one of the new faces they could bring on if they were to do a reboot? You know, who was Mario Lopez's wife for like that short amount of time? The Doritos girl. Allie something, right? He cheated on her, allegedly. Well, it wasn't alleged. I think he cheated on her the night before they got married in Mexico. And they got divorced. I know she's friends with Garcelle. She's been on the show before. I think when one of Garcelle's first seasons, when she was showing her the condo she lived in, or the house she lived in. She's friends with Kyle. So bring her in as like a new face. Do I want to see Dorit? I don't know. Like, Dorit's okay. But I guess, yeah, she can stay. And then I don't mind Erica. So I would say if they were to do a reboot, do it with Erica, Bose, and Dorit. Give Kyle a break. Let her figure some things out in her life. I don't care about Sutton. Sutton isn't entertaining to me. Only when they're ganging up on her. When they kind of did that flashback of all the moments people were like calling her out and stuff, I was laughing. They should have been playing like clown music in the background, because that was truly entertaining to me. But I don't think she needs to be back. Yeah, so keep those three. And then bring back a few new faces and just kind of see how that goes. Then maybe bring Lisa Rinna as a friend of here and there. And I think that would be a good enough start. I don't know that many people who, I guess, are associated with Beverly Hills, or when you think of Beverly Hills, you think of, the Beverly Hills housewife lifestyle. But I think, I guess if you want to keep those three as anchors, Dorit, Bose, and Erica. And I want to say, do 3 to 4 new faces, and let's see how that goes. I would be entertained by that. I would give that a chance. And maybe try like a new production company. If you could get the same people who produce Salt Lake City, I don't know like what other cities they produce, but if you get them to do Beverly Hills, because doesn't Salt Lake City, the producers of that also produce Orange County? And Orange County, that reboot really worked. I really enjoyed Orange County the last 2 seasons. So if they could do something like that to Beverly Hills, I would be more than open to watching in the next few years when it comes back, But as of now, I'm good. I'm fine with Miami. I'm fine with Orange County. I'm loving Salt Lake City, and I've been so far entertained by Atlanta. I'm fine. I don't. If Beverly Hills comes back next year, I promise I'm not gonna watch it. I think I'm good just listening to people talk about it and watching YouTube videos about it. I don't think I need to watch it. I don't. So that was all my thoughts. This is a Beverly Hills Housewives heavy episode, but it's fine. I love talking about Housewives, and I feel like I haven't talked about it lately. Del Taco still, it sucks. I hate Del Taco. Oh, there's a piece of cheese on my shirt the whole time. Oop, there's always one little thing on my shirt I always catch last minute. But yeah, I guess don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, guys, I will see you later. Oh, I'm at 21 minutes. I gotta go. All right, bye.